Hello and welcome to the full moon of August ceremony, the Sturgeon moon ceremony. And it is a very special moon indeed, not only because of what it represents, but because it is taking place today in the month of August, while we and the entire earth is passing through the Lion's Gate portal. And breathe. And while you listen to this ceremony and actively participate in it, I ask you to please sit comfortably or lie down, relax your body, and be present. And realize that each slide in this PowerPoint presentation carries downloads that go into your aura, into your being. And when we step into a meditation, then I invite you to follow the instructions in order to fully receive the benefits and the blessings of this ceremony. I am Pnina Moldovano, and I'm honored to be with you today, tonight, this evening. And breathe. So, what is the Sturgeon moon traditionally? What an odd name for a full moon, huh? So, the name Sturgeon moon comes from the giant lake Sturgeon of the Great Lakes and Lake Champlain. This native freshwater fish was readily caught during this part of summer and an important food staple for Native Americans who lived in the region. As you know, traditionally, names of the different full moons of the year were given by different Native American tribes in accordance with nature. So sturgeon, after the Great Lakes, where they had freshwater sturgeon fish that were served as food for them. And sturgeons are prehistoric looking fish, as you can see in this picture, that have been traced back to around 136 million years ago. And many people call them living fossils. Today, there are about 29 species worldwide. The lake sturgeon is quite rare today due to intense overfishing in the 19th century, pollution, as well as damage to their inhabitants. And breathe. And again, here you see a picture of the sturgeon fish. And the word sturgeon literally means the steerer, which is what this giant fish does when it is looking for food. It steers up the mud and silt on the river and lake bottoms. Notice the pointed snout and whisker-like tactile organs near the mouth. You see these organs help him steer the mud on the river or lake bottoms. And this is how it got its name. And breathe. So, this is why tonight we honor the Sturgeon moon. And what is going on astronomically? So, August's full moon may appear particularly large at moonrise, but this is due to a strange phenomenon called the moon illusion. Okay. Have you ever noticed it's happening not only with tonight's moon, it is happening with many different full moons that it looks extremely large when it rises? Well, this is a trick on our brain, okay? It's a trick that um, makes us perceive the moon as bigger when it's near the horizon rather than high overhead. However, the moon exhibits the same angular size in both locations. The lunar disk may also appear to take on a yellow-orange shade in the hour following moonrise, thanks to the light scattering nature of Earth's atmosphere, where shorter blue wavelengths scatter, while longer red and orange wavelengths are able to travel through to our eyes relatively unhindered. So the moon may appear yellowish orangey. Okay, this is due to the wavelengths, longer red and orange with shorter blue, travel through and make the moon appear yellow orange like. And breathe. Now, another thing pretty amazing that is going on with tonight's moon is that the Sturgeon moon, which will rise shortly where I am here in Israel, it may have risen already in your area, but if it hasn't already, note that it will rise just a few days before Earth passes through the densest part of the debris trail shed by Comet Swift-Tuttle. Okay. And this is just, before the peak activity of the Perseid meteor shower, which will go on from August 12th till August 13th. So there's this comet called Swift-Tuttle, okay? And because of its nature, what it does that it lays off bits of ice and rock, which appear to us as meteor showers. And some people love watching meteor showers. And whenever meteor showers go on, many, many pieces of information of new coding is happening. And breathe. And the Perseid meteor shower, which results from Earth passing through debris, bits of ice and rock left behind by the comet. Okay. This comet, Swift-Tuttle, which last passed close to Earth in 1992. So the Sturgeon moon rises just a few days before you'll be able, depending on where you are in the world, to watch the Perseids meteor shower, which will take place, which will be at its peak, to be exact, between August 12 and August 13. And breathe. And this adds extra magic to this moon. Whenever another astronomical phenomenon is taking place, it gives extra oomph to the already existing magic of the full moon itself. And breathe. And speaking of astronomical phenomena and extra magic, we are at the Lion's Gate portal. Okay. And breathe. So every year, between the end of July and approximately August 12, and note the synchronicity. August 12th, where the peak of the meteor shower is. So every year between the end of July and approximately August 12th, the dog star Sirius rises before sunrise and can be seen, and the sun reaches 15 degrees of the Leo zodiac. This is the opening of the Lion's Gate portal, as Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, rises in the east in the constellation of Leo and aligns with our sun and Orion's belt. Earth passes through this portal and starts rotating faster. The energies of the Lion's Gate were the strongest yesterday on August 8th. However, connecting with the Lion's Gate portal today, August 9th, with the full moon is extremely powerful. And breathe. And now I invite you to take a deep breath and close your eyes. Lie down or sit comfortably in a quiet place where you are not disturbed if you haven't already. Relax your body and keep breathing. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And with every breath, you become more and more relaxed. Okay? And in these coming moments, I invite you to take in the light codes and new information the Lionsgate portal offers and let them sink in, expand your consciousness, and transform your and the planet's DNA. And breathe. Continue to breathe in and out and take it in. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to do anything except relax and be as you hear my voice. And if you fall asleep, that is okay too. I will let you know when we are done again with my voice. So a portal or a gate is a doorway through which a person, an animal, other type of being or an object can move through from one place to the other. Each of us, and indeed the entire planet, are now moving through the Lion's Gate portal whether we acknowledge this or not. It happens naturally. And when you travel through the Lion's Gate while you are at the Cosmic Gate, you are able to access light codes transmitted through Sirius and activate new consciousness within yourself and bring it into manifestation. And breathe. Sirius, the dog star, is known as our spiritual sun illuminating our soul. The ancients believed it was a gateway to heaven and home to higher vibrational beings. The rising of Sirius also corresponds with the rainy season and flooding of the Nile, which signals rebirth and new life. What is it that you would like to birth or bring new life into? Your business, your cash, your job, perhaps your family or your mate or your friends, or maybe your body, your health, or something totally different. Find that area in you, in your life, that you want to bring new energies to. What does your soul want? What it is that you want to manifest? What does it look like, feel like in you? Let Sirius illuminate your sacred intention. And breathe. The number 8 is the number of cash, wealth, manifestation, empowerment, as well as co creation and Kundalini. When turned on its side, 8 becomes the sacred geometry of the Mobius, the infinity symbol. And so the number 8 and the Mobius will add energy and duplicate your intention and your manifestation. So again, hold the intention in your heart right here, right now, as you're consciously walking through the Lion's Gate portal. What is it that you want to manifest, that you want to duplicate? And breathe. The sun in Leo brings forth power, vitality, courage, and strength. You do have the power to manifest the life you want on this planet, and you do have the strength to overcome any challenge. Leo, lion, symbolizes strength and courage. Courage is about maturity and facing your fears. And so I ask you, what are you afraid of? Allow yourself to feel it and breathe. Good. And now connect to the lion inside of you and choose to let go of whatever pulls you back from creating what it is that you want to create. You do have the courage and strength. Let go easily, gently. How does it feel now? Leo gives you the fuel to manifest from your heart. Go on purpose and take leadership in your own life. And the sun, all powerful being with a consciousness far beyond our understanding, revitalizes every cell in your body, clears your mind and spirit. Feel its rays opening parts inside of you and empowering you with creativity, passion, and joy. Let it give you and earth new life to your intention, to your manifestation. Good. I invite you to set a clear intention for a new life for yourself. And as you wake up from this meditation shortly, write it down as well as the action steps you are going to take in order to fulfill your goal. As you have entered the Lion's Gate portal, so has the planet, and so new light codes are activated in Earth's DNA. How is planet Earth different from before? How do you choose to utilize your newfound wisdom and power for yourself, for others, and for the planet? Take a few moments to consider that. And then, as you finish listening to this meditation and come back, Write it down and mark it on your calendar. Take a deep breath as we are about to conclude our journey. Give gratitude in your heart to Sirius, the brightest star in the sky, to the Leo constellation, to Orion's belt. Ah, thank you, Sirius. Thank you, Sun. Thank you, constellation of Leo. Thank you, Orion's belt. Your DNA and consciousness are transformed. In the coming days, notice what is happening, what is coming to you. It can be subtle or not. And even if it seems as nothing has changed, it's okay. Just be. Be the conscious being who has walked through the Lion's Gate portal. Take a deep breath in and out. Thank you, Lion's Gate portal, and all the marvelous stars and being up in the sky for your endless light and glory. I thank my teacher, Selena Rodriguez, and her teacher, Star Fuentes. And thank you, dear one, for embarking on this journey and participating in this meditation. Take a deep breath in and out gently, easily. Come back to the here and now. Move your toes a bit, your fingers, your body, gently and easily. Continue to breathe. And when you are ready, open your eyes and fully come back to your body, to the here and now. Good. How are you feeling? Maybe you would like to journal a bit about what has come or is coming to you, and write down again your goals and action steps and how you are going to contribute to other beings and to the entire planet. And breathe. And we are still in the Lionsgate portal until August 12th. And currently, today, tonight, this evening, we are with the full moon of August. And there's another special thing about this moon, which I would like to share with you. So take a deep breath in and out. Look at this beautiful picture of the full moon and silver grass, Suzuki in Japanese. So in Japan, the full moon of August is particularly special. Tsukumi, which means moon viewing, is the Japanese festival honoring the autumn moon, which takes place on the 15th day of the 8th month of, which take place, on the 15th day of the 8th month of the traditional Japanese calendar, namely in August. Tsukumi traditions include displaying decorations made from Japanese pampa silver grass known as Suzuki. These beautiful things. and eating rice dumplings called tsukimi dango to celebrate the beauty of the moon. In Hanafuda is a popular Japanese card game displaying beautiful flowers, animals, and objects from um, Japanese culture and ancient wisdom. So, in this um, card game, the suit of the month of August has as its highest ranking card the full moon over silver grass. Beautiful, powerful card. And Selena Rodriguez teaches Hanafuda magic. That's her signature work. And if you are interested, you are welcome to visit her website at selenarodriguez.net and read more about Hanafuda Magic course that she's offering. And breathe and notice the energy of the full moon over Suzuki, its mysteries and magic, dwelling in the ancient Japanese wisdom and tradition still honored today. And I invite you to gaze at the moon, practice tsukimi moon viewing, maybe with a cup of Japanese tea or something else, and just be. And just before the moon rise in your area, take a clean bottle of water, quality water, and put it at your window or outside your home under the moon and leave it there the whole night until sunrise tomorrow morning and make moon water. And you can do this technically with every full moon. However, the full moon of August is especially magical in Japanese tradition. So prepare moon water, a closed bottle of water just before moonrise, up all night under the moon, and early morning tomorrow, you need to take that water inside. And silver grass is about simple beauty, noticing and appreciating the simple things around us, which are beautiful, as are you. And the moon, with its extra magic this month, invites us to gaze at it, absorb it, and at the same time look within and find our secret, sacred power. So, as you gaze at the moon tonight, I invite you in your heart to look at the moon and ask, what is my hidden power? What is my sacred power that is special to me? That is my gift. And keep it sacred. Keep it to yourself when you find out. Like the moon, it is meant to be kept sacred. And breathe. Thank you, full moon over Suzuki. Thank you, full moon of August. May the blessings of August's full moon be with you, and may you pass through the Lion's Gate portal in courage, strength, evolved and carrying the new light codes in grace. Thank you.